Welcome back to our channel, guys.
What's going on, y'all?
So the purpose of today's video is 36-week update.
36 weeks.
We are officially 9 months pregnant. Isn't
Wow.
that crazy? Do you feel?
That came by so fast.
Yeah,
It's like we were waiting, but then now it's finally here, and we're trying to figure out how did we get here so quick.
Yeah, because I don't feel like I've been pregnant for 9 months.
Yeah.
But he's kicking as we speak.
Yeah. What's up, buddy? What's up,
Cade?
bud?
We have a name, Cade. I don't know if we've ever said it on the video yet.
Yeah, Cade. How do you spell it, baby?
K-A-Y-D-E.
That's right. Put some
Cade.
respect. Put some respect on it.
Cade Foster.
Yeah, Cade Everett Foster.
Cade Everett. He has daddy's middle and last name.
Yeah. Everett, if y'all didn't know, that's a Jamaican background. And that is my middle name. My dad's middle name is Everall. So that's further Jamaican. We didn't want to go that far.
Further Jamaican.
So
I guess we'll just talk a little bit about symptoms, some of the updates of craziness that went on these last 2 months or so. So let's rewind back some. So the night of May 27th, I was having some pretty regular Braxton Hicks. They were coming probably every 5 or 6 minutes, and they weren't extremely painful. It was just very uncomfortable, and then a lot of tightening of my stomach. And I was able to sleep through it. Like, eventually they stopped, went to sleep, everything was fine the next day. So like I said, that was May 27th. May 28th, this is day before baby shower, I'm fine all day. We're doing like little last minute things. I go get my hair done and everything is fine. That night we went to sleep. Braxton Hicks started again. Except for this time, they were a lot closer. They were closer to like 4 or 5 minutes apart. And they were stronger than they were the night before. So,
like, you are having contractions.
Yeah. So, by like 1:30, we decided to call the doctor. Because I'm like, this is 2 nights in a row. Is this normal? And I'm reading that they're not supposed to be this consistent. And I let them last for... or I tolerated them for about 2 hours. And they were like every 5 minutes for 2 hours. Called doctor. Doctor said, go ahead and head to the hospital. And that's what we did. So we went to the hospital. Got there probably around 2:30. Andre did very well. I just want to say he was asleep.
Dead sleep.
Yeah, he was asleep, and he got
2:30. You said.
Yeah, well, no, we got there at like 2:30.
Okay, so yeah.
This is probably like 1:45 when I'm stirring around like, hey, I think we need to go to the hospital. He got up and packed some of the toiletries. Our hospital bag is for the most part packed.
Right. But
he didn't have really anything packed. And we were thinking, okay.
Well, that's just good. I mean, since then I've done better.
Yeah, but we didn't have... I was hoping baby wasn't coming, so we didn't even bring a hospital bag. But Andre did get a little book bag, pack some underwear, toothbrush, toothpaste, and phone chargers.
Yeah. Okay.
So that was packed. Anyway, we get to the hospital. They hooked me up to all the monitors. So checking baby's heart rate, because they kept asking if was baby moving, and he was moving just fine. I was actually noticing after the contraction or the Braxton Hicks, he would move a lot. During it, he was moving a lot. As soon as it was done, I would notice him like stirring around a whole lot. So I'm like, he's definitely moving. I just don't know if he is not liking what's happening or what's going on.
Because we were thinking that he was reacting, which he was.
I guess so.
To the contractions. Yeah. So
once we got to the hospital, they hooked us up, like I said. Blood pressure and heart rate, everything was normal for baby and I. But they also had the machine to monitor the contractions. And after being there for about 30 minutes or so, that's when she was like, yeah, you're having contractions, and they're roughly around every 3 to 4 minutes. And I was like, yeah. So she was just trying to figure out why I was contracting, which honestly and truly we never figured out. Maybe it was because of I wasn't drinking enough water, even though I have been drinking the same amount throughout my pregnancy. But it's in Atlanta, it's hot outside now, so maybe the change of weather, so the hotter it is, I needed to drink more water.
In fact, that's what they did say. They said it's probably lack of water. Yeah. Hydration.
Because they did give me an IV, and they did just 1 bag. I think it wasn't 2 bags, just one bag. And the contractions slowly started being less intense, and also a lot more time in between. And then eventually they were gone. But just to as a little side note, while we're at the hospital, to get that IV, oh my gosh.
So first off, the nurse decides that they wanted to have a newbie come in and get some experience putting in an IV on Shmin.
Which we don't mind, because honestly, I've been a student before. Like I have said, I am an occupational therapist. We've all been there, had to do internships, or we've all had our first day or first couple weeks or whatever on the job. I don't mind that, not at all. But
you got to know what you're doing.
I think it's also a time and place for that as well. Like, you can try one time, you notice, okay, I'm having a hard time here, and I'm noticing that she's in pain. I tried one time, it didn't work. Let me get somebody else.
Right.
No, they stuck me 4 times.
Once on the wrist. They tried to get it
there.
They tried to get it on her actual hand and in the front, and that's the one where she was trying for like twice. I think she tried twice. She started fishing around, and so I said, I think you got it, because I saw some blood come out of whatever the butterfly needle, and it was going into it, but she didn't say much. So then she took it out and said, man, what'd she say? She couldn't get it. I don't know.
Your veins don't like me. You have rolling veins. The first time she stuck me, she was trying to do it in my right hand. She was trying to do it in my wrist, which was fine. And she did it, and she tried for a couple of minutes, and she realized that's just not a good one. So let's try the other hand. I'm going to put it in your hand. Okay, cool. This one hurt so bad. Like, it felt like she was like pushing the needle, like threading it through or something. I've never had an IV, or if I have, it was when I was younger. So I don't remember ever getting an IV. So I'm thinking this is what it's supposed to feel like. I look away when I'm getting any kind of shots or blood drawn or anything, because it just makes me feel better to look away. So I couldn't see what was happening. But Andre told me the reason why I felt like she was threading a needle through is because, like how he said, she was fishing. So she kept just like, while it's in my skin, moving it around to try to get the vein, I assume. That still didn't work. So at this point, my hand is like this big, no exaggeration. My hand had gotten so swollen, it was in pain. And she just, the whole time she's doing it, I'm so sorry, Mom, I'm so sorry that this is painful. And then after that one, so I'm thinking, okay, whew, after this pain is done, and I realized she had to take that out. That didn't work either. So at this point, I'm getting a little frustrated, because I'm like, what is happening? But then a more experienced nurse came in, went ahead and put it where I typically get blood drawn. And she did it one time, and that was it. So
yeah, and then another quick note is they were trying to avoid doing it in her arm, because they realized, you know, she's going to be moving. She's probably going to bend her arm. So IVs are most ideal on the wrist when you have to do stuff, like move around the bed, check stuff, and all that.
Right. So they were hoping to get it in my wrist or my hand, but I guess after they realized that wasn't working, and the more experienced nurse was like, I'm not even going to try in those places anymore. Let's just put it here and call it a day. So that was that. Like I said, they gave us the bag of IV, and then contractions started slowing down, and they sent us home. We got back home probably 5:30.
6 o'clock.
It was 6. Got home at 6.
The sun was coming up.
And now it is May 29th, remember? So
baby shower day.
This is baby shower day, and I gotta get up, go get makeup done, and baby shower starts at 3. So got stuff to do. So we got home, probably slept for 3 hours, and then I was off to get makeup done. But luckily, there was no more pain. Like, we made sure I stayed hydrated from that day on. They gave us a hospital cup. I'll show you. We're having a baby at Northside Hospital. So they gave me a hospital cup, and they said to make sure I drink at least 3 of those a day. And that is exactly what I do, because I'm like, I don't want those problems again. So 3 of those cups a day, and that seems to get the job done for the most part. Because now, being 36 weeks pregnant, I do experience Braxton Hicks at night still. It's not usually during the day, which is so weird, but it's usually at night. But they're not that consistent, and they're nowhere near as strong as they were that night that we went to the hospital. What other symptoms do I have? Back pain, pelvic pain, I think that's just kind of what it is.
Heartburn sometimes.
Yeah, every now and then heartburn.
Indigestion, constipation.
Oh yeah. I did have a little spout with constipation for a couple of days and just like hard stool in general, which is so weird because I've been eating the same exact food. So now I've been trying to add a little bit more of the leafy greens into my diet. So mainly spinach, and I guess that is doing the job. It was for 2 days, and then after that, everything else is, I mean, it's been normal ever since then. So
yeah,
I honestly and truly don't know. It could just be pregnancy, I guess. That's what we're gonna blame it on.
And then fast forward to most recently today. Shamia was taking a shower, and she sat down for a little while. And when she stood back up, she said she felt lightheaded. Now, past couple days, you have been saying that you've been feeling lightheaded, but it'll be for a couple seconds and then it goes away.
Yeah.
Today, however, it was longer than a couple seconds, and when she got out the shower, she had to sit down. We tried to take her blood pressure. Blood pressure was 100/72. However, her pulse was 115, which was high. And then
sounds like you're in med school.
Yeah,
I'm reading off these numbers.
Well, we're gonna talk about that later. But I am so proud that I am familiar with these terms. Like, I know things that a regular guy who's not having a baby, who's not a part of this process, would not know. Anyway, so we went to the bed. We sat her down on the bed. She was not feeling any better. She started to get a little bit more faintish, and we had to get her some water, make sure she was drinking water, call the doctor up, all that stuff. Thankfully, her pulse came back down to about 98. Then we checked again, it was 88. Blood pressure still remained normal, and right now she's feeling a lot better. So that part we really don't understand why, because she had breakfast maybe about an hour before she showered, and she's been drinking her water. So we're just going to kind of monitor that a little bit closer.
Yeah, because we have no idea what that was about. I mean, like Andre said, we did call the doctor and he said to go to the hospital, but then that's like when I was laying down. So we let probably 10 minutes go by. I started sitting up, walked around to see how I felt. I still didn't feel 100%, but I also did not feel faintish. So I was like, I don't want to go to the hospital. And then they're like, everything looks normal,
right,
just whatever. So I was like, I just kind of want to wait it out and see. And Cade has been moving just fine. He's still moving. So I honestly and truly don't know what happened. I mean, it did get a little bit scary, but thank God Andre was here, because if he wouldn't have been here, I would have been calling him like, please help. But he was here, so everything is fine for now. We're just gonna pay attention to it, because I know at 36 weeks it's kind of like any day this thing can be on and popping. So because one part that we missed is when we went to the emergency room the night before the baby shower because of Racket Hicks, there was an ultrasound tech there, and she did an ultrasound and said that baby was head down, and it looked like my placenta previa had resolved. My placenta was more than 2 centimeters away from my cervix. So, you know, she was like, once it resolves, it usually does not go back. So we were all thinking we're in the clear, but then we went to the doctor maybe 2 weeks after that and find out that was not true. That, I guess there's like a part of my placenta that looks like it's not a part of it, or it kind of looks like it could not be a part. I'm not sure how that goes, because I can't look at that and kind of tell exactly where my placenta is. But nonetheless, I go to a high-risk OB. So at the high-risk OB, she did a vaginal ultrasound, and she said, no, it is still 1.3 centimeters away from the cervix. Still not 2 centimeters, meaning you are still not in the clear.
Right.
So, and then baby was also breech that day. He was oblique. So I'm like, oh.
I don't know what was going on with that lady's machine.
Yeah, I don't know I don't know. It's like at the hospital.
She told us like everything the opposite.
Yeah, it was definitely the opposite.
Kind of got our hopes up.
She did. Our hopes are up. I'm not going to say that she was wrong. I mean, babies do shift and turn. The placenta may be she just didn't study it long enough.
Or she measured it at the wrong part. That's what the high risk said.
Because they actually zoomed in, and then it was ultrasound tech as well as the doctor who came in and talked to us. At the hospital, we actually never saw a doctor. Saw ultrasound tech and a lot of nurses, but never an actual doctor.
Right.
So that could be the difference.
Right.
We go to the doctor in 2 days. So today is June, what is today?
Okay.
Today's June 25th.
Tricky.
Saturday, June 25th. We go back to the doctor Monday, June 27th.
Yeah.
And that is the day I will find out if we are for sure getting a C-section, which they have already kind of prepped us to have a C-section. And we'll find out the date. Because I go to the high-risk doctor and my regular OB. So we'll get the C-section date on Monday.
Let us know what your guesses are.
Guess what guesses?
For his birthday.
You didn't say anything. You said let us know what your guesses are.
His vlog life.
So Andre wants you guys to comment down below which day you think, which day what? Because we schedule it.
Okay, so his original birthday was July 23rd.
Yes, due date was originally July 23rd.
Okay, so now from there, we're 36 weeks today. Today is the 25th. Let us know your guesses.
Of what day?
Of his birthday.
Of which day Kate's going to be here.
Yeah.
I'm less interested in the day. I'm more interested in like weight.
Okay.
So I want you guys to comment the weight and the length.
Yeah.
How long he's going to be.
Right.
I want you guys to comment.
What's your guess?
So, because we got to tell them, the last time we went to the doctor, so we're 36 weeks. Well, that was 33 weeks.
Yeah.
At 33 weeks, they said that he was estimated to be 5 pounds, 1 ounce. So that was 3 weeks ago. So,
I forgot how long he was. I don't think they said
I don't think they did say it. Okay, that was 5 pounds, 1 ounce. They claim he can grow about half a pound a week. So let's see. I think he's going to be. Well, I put my guess down already.
What's the guess? My guess is he's gonna be 7 pounds 4 ounces.
That wasn't your guess. You're a liar.
Okay, I said originally he was gonna be 8 pounds.
Yeah.
1 ounce. He's gonna be born July 14th.
That is not what you said.
What did I say?
July 10th.
July 10th.
At 5:36 a.m.
5:36 a.m.
My guess was July 11th at 11:36 p.m. I think he's gonna be a night baby. I don't think he's gonna come during the day. I said 7 pounds 9 ounces. I'm gonna stick with that. 7 pounds 9 ounces.
Okay, 7 pounds 9.
We have a couple friends who gave guesses as well.
Yeah.
And we'll see. So I want you guys to leave your guesses down below of dates, weight, length. Let's see how this goes. Period. I think that's it for updates. Not much. I mean, it kind of seems like it's a lot going on, but it's really not that much going on. I have enjoyed this pregnancy, like, thoroughly. I would definitely do this again. 10 out of 10 would recommend.
Yeah.
Y'all think about getting pregnant, ladies, do it.
Yeah.
Just kidding. But no, really, this has been a fairly easy pregnancy. I know with the placenta previa going on and all that, it's not like 100% ideal, but as far as crazy symptoms or health-wise, for the most part, I've been fine. So I know that's a blessing, because I know a lot of women actually,
you've been blessed.
Yeah, a lot of women deal with a lot of stuff while they're pregnant, and I have not, thank God. So yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Stay tuned for, hopefully we'll do
one at the hospital.
We're definitely doing a labor and delivery video.
Well, that's probably the next time we're gonna see y'all.
Yeah, that's probably a good point. The next video after this is probably, no, we got the nursery
tour.
Yeah.
Okay, I won't be there for that one.
Why? You might be the cameraman.
Okay, I'll be there for that one.
Yeah, so we'll do the nursery tour, the nursery reveal, because it is completely done. And yeah, that's it. So thanks for watching this video, guys, and don't forget to like and comment, and if you have not subscribed, subscribe.
Check us out.
All right, we'll see you guys in the next video. We forgot to do a bump date, and I wanted to give you all a 36-week bump date.
That's my bump date.
So Here is
Okay.
36-week bump date. Here we are.
Wow.
Big as ever. That's from that side. Here's from the front.
That's cool. That's
Here's
cool.
from that side.
That's cool.
Alright guys, there's the bump date.
Okay. All right. Bye.